Game 2 of the World Series, a matchup between our hometown Houston Astros and the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers. The Astros took Game 1 by a score of 9-8 and are now looking to get a commanding lead in the series. And on the mound for the respective teams will be Mark Appel for the Astros and Zach Greinke for the Dodgers. The Astros got things started off early on in the bottom of the first with runners on second and third as George Springer hit a line drive home run into the Crawford Street boxes. Call that one a Springer dinger as he gave the Astros an early 3-0 lead. In the top of the second, Aramis Ramirez came up for the Dodgers and he wanted to take away this Astros lead piece by piece as he came up and got an RBI double and chopped the lead down to a 3-1 lead. But the Astros weren't done, as in the very next inning, top of the third, Yasiel Puig flipped that bat as he had a solo shot of his own, and that made it a 3-2 ball game. Then at the top of the fifth, Mike Foltynewicz was on the mound, and he got himself in a bit of a jam as he walked Adrian Gonzalez to load the bases, and Bo Porter was then going to come on and bring Alex Wood to try to stop the bleeding. But boy, was Bo Porter wrong. Alex Wood came on through one pitch, and that little bit of bleeding turned into a full-on gash as Hanley Ramirez hit a grand slam and blew this one wide open for the Angels. Then in the bottom of the sixth, it's a 7-3 score, and Kendrys Morales, the handyman, is doing everything he can to get his team back into this one as he blasted that one to the right field seats and made it a 7-5 ball game, slowly chipping away at that lead. Then the very next batter up in the inning was Chris Carter, and he blasted this one into the Crawford Street boxes, showing off his mammoth power, making this a 7-6 lead now. Then in the bottom of the eighth, George Springer was up with a score of 8-6, and he blasted one into the right center gap, and it carried just over the fence, and it made it an 8-7 score. But that George Springer home run was not enough as Kenley Jansen came on for the Dodgers, and he shut the door by getting VR to line out to Matt Kemp in center, and that was how the cookie crumbled in this one, as the Dodgers took Game 2 here at Minute Maid in the World Series, and evened the series up by 1 game apiece. And with that being said, that'll wrap things up here in the studio. Don't forget to tune in next time here on Houston Astros Network for Game 3 of the 2015 World Series.
The